Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. And this lovely gentleman with me today is Gerard Boom, who should require no introduction.
For all the people out there. Yep, five in total. Yeah.
So let's just say hello to everyone, and then we can get going. So hi Charlene, hi Lawrence from Dirty Basement Terrain, hi Tina Martins. I knew you would not miss this stream. And hi Cross from Campaign Terrain and Earthman Brick. How are you guys doing?
How nice. Thank you for tuning in.
So Jared, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I just got back from a short holiday break up north in the Netherlands. And yeah, had some nice quiet time and just got back. And um, yeah, we'll have to start work again tomorrow, but before that, we have this live stream, which is very exciting because I haven't prepared anything. I haven't
That's
got a clue what we will do.
that's all right. The best plans always start that way.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
But
We'll
we are
see.
going to get down for some crafting, and I hope that everyone in the chat will craft along with us.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm going to drop a link to the community showcase in Discord. So if you build something during the stream or just have something to show off,
Yeah, I hope.
yeah, please drop it by there. Now, Jared, just since I knew we were crafting, I prepared some of your favorite crafting material.
Ah,
A nice big
dry
block of
clay.
verdigris.
Okay. Well, I don't have any. So if you like to craft with dry clay, go ahead and I watch.
No, I was just kidding. I've got piles of XPS here, so
Yeah. Well, you mentioned you had some thin sheets, I
I
believe.
I do actually. Yeah, one sec.
So that's great, guys. I mean, he has some thin sheets. So now I decided I want to build something out of a big block.
Okay, so I do have some tin sheets. If you need a big
Uh,
block,
no,
uh,
no, no, it's okay.
yeah,
I mean,
is
whatever.
this is this large enough?
Yeah. That's way too large. I mean, like thick block.
I think I'll probably
But
have to glue a few layers together, but we can do it.
but hey, everything is okay. But maybe there are some people who say, hey, if the silly Dutch guy is going to craft something, why not dot 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 dot? Not sure what. But,
Yeah, if anyone has any suggestions in chat, I would be happy to hear them. And Jared would probably have to think his way through that.
well, I'm just preparing. I'm just getting some coating from the phone. Uh, I only have one camera at the moment from my laptop, and actually, I think it's way better to direct the camera to where I'm crafting. So,
Okay, whatever works better.
uh, but I do have a quite a thick piece of foam,
Okay.
which is way too thick. I mean, no, it's not too thick. It's more like what to craft. So I was thinking about very crazy.
What?
Half an hour ago, I was sitting outside. I was drinking my coffee, and I in the late or the early evening sun, and I was thinking, okay, so I have to craft something, and um, so I don't know how I came up with the idea, but a Cinderella staircase.
Ooh. Yes, let's do that.
Let's do that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. Let me see. Everyone is running away now, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry, I am sorry. It's quiet, but I was looking at the live stream. It has some delay, and I was reading some texts of people But they still don't run away. So
No, they're still here. They're still here. Actually, we have 9 viewers at the moment.
great. So okay, so again, I thought about a kind of Cinderella staircase because earlier today I saw maybe on YouTube or I also saw a few shots on the TV, and there was some kind of trailer for a new movie, and it was someone who is a bad guy who was walking onto a staircase which is going in out in out.
Ooh,
And I thought to myself, oh, that's a cool staircase. So maybe that's why I'm get the idea of a Cinderella staircase. Not
okay.
sure, but I hope with a twist. So here is my block of foam,
Okay.
and now it's too thick. Maybe it's also too large. So just to give you an idea where what I'm starting with. Again, this is probably way too thick, but it's roughly 19 centimeters wide, which is 5.5 inch wide, and it's 13.5 centimeters deep, which is 4.5. Yeah, no, 5.5 inch, and the thickness is okay. It's thick, 9.5, so 3/3 of an inch. Anyway,
Great.
this is the block. So now I have to make a staircase, right?
Yep, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to be cutting a small
Okay,
block
you're
as well.
leaving now. Bye bye. Have
No,
a
no,
great time.
I'll be here.
Thank you for chatting. So let me go. Not sure if you can see it, but
I can see it, yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's cool. So let me see. Just the middle, getting to the middle, 9.5. 3.5, 3.5. So in the middle, and this is 7 wide. So this is a
Okay, let's see if I can cut a block while I'm listening.
yeah, sure. Okay, so now I'm ruining a lot of foam, which I do not like. So I will do it again. And again, I'm just trying to find the shape I would like. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I'm going for this one.
Okay.
Cut that out freehand. Now again, this is why not go? I mean, this is the side of the one side. There is the same side here. I have a lot of space here. So actually you say, hey, why not shifting more to that side? But maybe I have some ideas with this part as well. So I start with this part over here. Again, let me see. Whoop, whoop. Yes, that works. That works. Okay. Intriguing.
Okay, so
Strange shape, I know, but
we've
hey.
got like 1, 2, 3, 4 wave shapes.
No. This is the shape I'm going for, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, so this is the top, and here is the bottom of the stairway. This is just one
Okay.
side. This is just one side.
Okay.
It will be clearer in a moment. So let's do some freehand cutting. Okay. Oh, let's see if it still works. Okay, here we go.
Okay, made a mistake here. I dropped the factory edges. That was a bad idea.
Oh, okie dokie. Well, that can happen. Okay, so more or less, this is the shape. Now, let's flip it over. Oh, okay. It's a really silly shape. It doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Okay.
I transfer this shape to the other
Aha.
side. So here you see. Now, I'm not happy with the shape, but hey, now I started, now I finish it, period.
Okay.
So this shape, this part is one side, and now this is a silly stairway. Will be hopefully a stairway, but regardless of what it will be, if you want to make a shape where both sides have to be the same, just draw one side. Like if you make a hull of a ship, for instance, or in this case, the stairway, cut it, flip it, and then you have the other side
I got you.
the same way, the same shape. I'm not saying that I will cut it in the same way because it's freehand, right? So
Yeah, my freehand needs a lot of work.
yeah, well,
I can barely even follow a straight line.
you need to drink a little bit and then things go very smooth. Okay, that's going nice.
This was, yeah, this was not very smooth at all.
Well, so,
I can clean it up.
so this is the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And now you see the railing is this piece. I will cut that out and then the other side as well.
Okay. Ah, might have made some terrible mistakes, but this could be interesting.
Well, I have to admit this is quite a silly project, but
That's all right. I mean, it's always good practice.
yep, that's true. Okay, so that's nice. That's one. Again, I flip it over
Mm-hmm.
and draw the other side as well. So here I have I cut that out as well. And then I have my two sides, roughly.
Okay.
How are things going there, Karl?
Eh,
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 eh.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That's how freehandy I got.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
let
could
me see.
worse.
Let's see. Mr. Brick, Miss Matron,
Ah, I see
the campaign.
Earthman Brick, Kimaro Gaming joined us. Hi guys. And Scattertain. Hi Meredith, how are you doing?
Miss Tine. Tine. How nice, how nice, how nice. Okay, so for those of you who missed out, this is a very silly on the fly project. Haven't prepared anything. Saw some kind of trailer of some kind of fantasy movie where a guy walks up a very posh stairway. So I came up with making a very posh or Cinderella stairway. What you see is how the stairway looks from above. Totally silly shape, but we'll try to make it better. So the sides are cut. Time to do something with the middle. This, let me see. I'm going to measure out the center. So, okay, at the bottom it's roughly 10 centimeters. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm not sure if that's visible. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think that's visible. So this curve line is the bottom step.
Okay.
So let's get it out.
Okay, could you show that again, please? Because okay.
Yeah. And now I want to make steps. Let's start with steps. I have to do something with the front. I keep those two sides at hand. I might want to do something with it still. But let's see. Interesting. Yeah, okay.
Tina's saying that the shape reminds her of the wardrobe in Beauty and the Beast.
Then this will be the staircase from the movie Beauty and the Beast. It also reminds me the shape of this clock, of this talking clock.
Oh yeah, true.
So you see, there it all comes together. Okay, I have to start making the first step, and for this, actually, why not make all the steps in one go? So,
Okay.
which is quite dull, but hey, but there might be something that's interesting. So this is the bottom sheet or the bottom step.
Okay. Okay, so you're cutting the block into the height of each step, yeah?
Yes. Now this is the first step,
One, two,
and
three, four,
the second
six.
step will of course be shorter. But first, I will make sheets. Now here's the thing. I've said it in one of my videos. I have aligned my wire as perfect as possible, like
Mm-hmm.
being 90-degree angle. But if I go like this, one sheet after another, you will see, regardless how well you aligned your wire, that the block, the leftover block will, the side of it will slightly start every time being a little bit more angled. Meaning that, I mean, this, it looks quite okay, and every sheet in itself look quite okay, but if you stack them, you will see that you get a pile of sheets that isn't maybe straight. So in order to prevent that, this was my first cut. Now I flip my block
Okay.
and do the second cut. So if there are any irregularities within the cut, like I am 1 degree off, so there is a slight angle, then now I even them out, because if this is 1 degree off like this, and I cut the block in the other direction, then this is one off like this, and if you put them together, they are perfectly straight again.
Okay, so we're also going bottom top, right?
Yeah. So it's like this.
Uh-huh.
Like
Ah,
this.
okay, it's always from the bottom, but you're flipping it. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
If you keep on doing it like this,
Mm-hmm.
you will see that the leftover piece will not be a nice rectangle. It will be getting more off. So you end up with a piece that's not, you cannot do anything with it. So
I got you.
okay, so okay, now enough blah blah. Let's go.
Okay, so that's one. Okay, if anyone is hearing explosions in the background, as usual, don't worry, it's just
Oh no,
party
yeah,
season.
oh, it's okay. Just yeah. Okay, sheet after sheet after sheet. The stairway might be a lot lower than the thickness of the block, but since I do not know that yet, I keep on cutting and get the whole block into sheets. Yeah, well, actually, it's a fun exercise for you guys. If you need to cut a stack of blocks and you have a thicker block, just for fun, try and align the wire as perfectly as possible, and then cut up that block into a bunch of sheets without rotating it like the way I do here. And you will, I promise you, you will see that the side of the block is getting more and more and more off. Again, how good, it doesn't matter how good you align the wire. I think it also has to do something with the heat within the wire. I do believe that the wire isn't hot the same way as in every location. I mean, in the middle, it could be a little bit less hot than at the bottom, for instance. But that's really, that sounds like, now I sound like a real nerd thinking about those things. But okay. Anyway, I'm getting there, and as you might see, my block is still reasonably nice looking. Yeah, it doesn't have any, it doesn't go from slim to wide. So okay, now I finished the block. This is my leftover piece. Now you see, this is what's left of the block, and it's a thin sheet. And I assure you, the only way that this that you get this is by simply rotating the block after every cut. If we have the time, we can later on we can try and do it again with a smaller block just to see
All right.
if what I'm telling is correct. But anyways, okay, there it is. So I have my pile here, and I have my two sides. Let me see. Do they fit? I've got a clue. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, give me a second.
No worries. I'm just trying to get you in shot because
Sorry.
I'm just trying to get you in shot properly so people can see what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So now I will start making some stairs, some steps. And for this, I will be, what will I do? Okay. Okay, now this is, ooh. Okay, let me see. So here's my stack -1. This is the bottom sheet. Yeah.
Okay.
And let me see if this works. I haven't got a clue. So I am starting to cut. Now look at my hand. My hand is staying in the same position, perfectly in front of the wire, but my wrist is turning the whole stack. And it's,
Okay.
but it's horrible. So I made a mistake. I have to correct it because I noticed that the bottom sheets were not in touch with the fence. Now every sheet is in touch with the fence, so I cut off in one go. There we go. I shortened this part, all of them, one step.
Okay.
So I take the bottom one, I put them on here.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I get what you're doing.
Okay, so now I have the same stack again.
So you're always dropping the last one and then cutting through the higher ones, yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just to save time. I mean, and the good thing is I don't have to shift or move my fence because I'm cutting away every time the same piece of all the leftover sheets. So I make a few quickly. Let me see where I'm at. Just a few more. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Aha. So here it is, right? Here it's coming. Not sure. The light here is not that good. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay. Off we go. So now I'm thinking that somewhere in the middle we have this little how do you say it? Level.
Like a landing or a
Where we
a landing, yeah.
can really put on a mini. Okay, let me see where I'm at. Okay. One or two more. Well, thank you. I do my best making this look a little bit interesting. I do hope it is. for you guys a little bit interesting. So now I think I come to a wait. I will adjust my light here, so we hopefully it works a bit better.
Okay, so in the meantime, this is
So
the mess I managed to make.
okay, that looks really cool. Yeah. Okay, so I think I come here
Oh,
with here I want to have a wider area, so I really a mini can stand on it. I
hmm?
think it would be nice. So let's do that. Um, yeah, I think I will do that. Which means I will have to. No, let me think. I can do it in two ways. I can simply slice 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets off. So I have to cut 4 times in order to set the next step way back so there is enough
Okay.
space to place a mini. But I can also say, hey, listen, 2.5 centimeters back, 1 inch back, and why not like this?
So you're following the same process that you were doing before with a wider step. Okay.
Yes. Now let's see. Okay, not too bad. I can live with that. I have to live with it. So, and now I bring the distance back to its former position, and I will cut up the rest. And with the rest, I think, well, let's see. I might even stop earlier. We'll see. Almost there. Okay, now I have something like this. Whoops.
Oh,
Okay, so if I put one side, let me see, I have one that fits, preferably. Okay. That doesn't make sense.
Dungeon Matron is saying that is top tier hot wire crafting. I definitely need more practice.
Sorry?
I said Dungeon Matron is saying that this is top tier hot wire crafting. I need more practice.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Now, I'm trying to find. For some reason, I cannot find the right. Okay, this is the one. I got it. There you go. So. Give me a second, have to get it all in place. It's all loose parts now, so. Okay, it should be something like
Ooh.
this, right? So I have my side, which I will have to make nice curvy. We'll see. That might be the next step, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. So this is step number I make the steps. They fit along this side, and now I have to make some marks where the steps are, and then I make some nice curvy sides for this stairway, I hope. Okay, just slightly with a pencil.
Okay. Would it be easier if you're building this without a time limit? Would it be easier if you glue them together first, or isn't that?
Actually, for now, all the parts are loose,
Mhm.
and it depends on what I would like to do with each an individual step. Because if I want to texture it, I might want to,
Ah, okay, okay.
or I want to glue it. Um, but uh, I think a few more cuts, and then I could start putting it together or glue it or whatever you like. So,
That makes sense.
mm, so okay, I made some very tiny marks, so I know where
Okay.
the steps are. So now I want to get this. Just give me a.
Okay. The first mistake I made there, I was trying to follow you before I knew exactly what we were doing, and I tried to draw a curve freehand instead of following the steps first, and then drawing a
Okay.
curve based on the steps.
Now this is again a very silly shape. It doesn't make any sense, but okay, this is it. This is the side. This is how the side has to look, more
Okay.
or less. Yeah. Now here's another thing. This is roughly 4/5 of an inch thick. So let's say 8 millimeters, 7 millimeters. 4/5? No, it's not 4/5. Man, it's 1/5. No. Oh, inches. They're killing me. 8 millimeters. So okay, 1/3, close to 1/3 of an inch thick. Now I could put it like this, and I can trace freehand, right?
Hmm.
The curves are not that extreme, but know that when I go, that the top of the railing will not be perfectly straight or perfectly flat when I cut it like this, putting it on the table. So I can do it, but I can also take my scalpel knife and cut it by hand. So not sure what to do. Let me see. Sorry, I was reading, but I think I'm looking also at the live stream, but they are behind. So I do it by hand. So
Okay.
okay, okay. Hi guys, it's me. Okay, good. I start somewhere in the middle.
The middle.
Well, I mean, I start not on one side. I start somewhere where I feel comfortable, and from there I start cutting.
Okay.
And now, since this is curved, I can adjust the way I'm holding my knife in order to get a nice even uh, top of
Okay.
railing. Oops. And I think the railing is a bit sharp on the top, so with a little sandpaper, I think I want to soften the edges, but I will do that later on. So
Or you
okay,
could just call it texture.
sorry.
Or you could just say it's texture.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could, absolutely. So here is my first railing. And now there's another one. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see. So if this is the one, okay, that looks nice. Nice. Other one. As you can see, yeah, so this is a bit tricky, but I will try to more or less trace this shape onto the other. Yeah, okay. So this is, I have to eyeball this. So in the end, I might have to adjust a bit with sanding paper. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Final check. So again, we have this silly shape here. Okay, Tina. Next week. What? Next week? Next workshop. Next workshop with international guests. Yeah. The best place to do that is in Belgium, near the coast. You know what I mean, Tina. Okay. Okay. So I will cut this one out as well. Mhm.
Yeah, this is a very quiet stream.
Oh no, it's okay. I mean, um, um, unless I scare everyone away, but I'm having a good time. If I start humming, then that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we have the two sides. Again, okay, we'll have to. Okay, there we are. This is starting to be a nice stairway. Okay. Again, it looks a little bit silly.
It's looking
Uh,
awesome.
hmm?
It looks awesome.
Okay, okay, thank you. And the cool thing is, and sometimes that really works for me if I start a project. So, for instance, I also already get this feeling like, okay, so I have here this stairway. It's not finished yet, But I already start to think what's behind the stairway.
Hmm.
What's is
Yeah,
there
that makes
a
sense.
platform? Is this a big mansion or okay? Well, it looks good so far. But since we have enough height, we're going to do some other fun stuff still. So I skip for now the whole let me see the sanding, because if you look closely you will see that the edges of the railings, they are sharp and I want to have them more smooth. I can think about some nice texture on the stairway itself. The sides now look a little bit dull, but we definitely gonna try and do something about that. But it's not, blah, it's not that easy. So,
Yeah, I'm interested in how you're going to texture the sides because they're very thin and you don't have much to support them.
oh well, thanks to Tina, I have my structure wonder tool.
Aha!
So now listen, so here we have, this is a part of the side left over, right?
Okay.
So if I want some kind of texture on it, oh, well, let's start by, this is how it looks now. It's quite smooth,
Hmm?
right? I okay, I take a somewhat, this is fine, this is middle. So let's apply. Then you see that I use my fingers, my hand as a support,
Ah, okay.
and now you have your aluminum foil ball, but that goes everywhere. But so this is how it looked at the start. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And I'm not sure. Let me see if I get the right. No, it's hard to see, I think. I'm
I
not,
think there isn't enough contrast to.
oh, let me try to exaggerate because it's I can actually I can give you an idea of how it looks. Let me try it one more time. So where's the camera?
Okay, yeah, I think I can see. Yeah,
But
the texture is
but then, but then again,
visible like that.
I put something laying around here that is also textured. Wait, you're gonna live stream it. Oh, okay, so here, so this is
Oh,
the type of texture you have, right?
yes.
Okay, so again, normally it's quite smooth, but now you have some nice texture. If that's what you want, I'm not sure if this texture is suited for a Cinderella staircase, but hey, okay. So now I have to think, and that hurts, because okay, this is going nowhere. I can tell you what I would like to do with this piece. Um, now, this is a very steep stairway, and yeah, it would be great if it's already glued, which is not. So I will try now from underneath pin these layers with needles,
Okay.
but in the end, I want to have an opening here. So, so you
Oh, okay.
can walk underneath the stairway. It could also be an arch like this. Maybe that's even better. Let's go for an arch. I've just decided I'm going for an arch. So, and for this, I have to pin some sheets down. Do I have to? Let me think. Man, this hurts. First, I will try and decide the arch itself.
Yeah, Tina is
Oh,
saying you could for texture you could also keep it smooth and make a marble effect. Yeah, that's definitely an option.
yeah. Actually, yeah, I think that's way better for a Cinderella staircase. Um, this is rather fun. This is madness. Oh, this is really fun.
Are you drawing multiple arches in there?
Okay, if I can pull this off, this would be so much fun. Uh, well, I think it's fun. So I will do it with pen, so it's easier to see. So it will be some kind of floating stairway. So I will cut out this, and I will show you in a moment. Assemble it again. So there we are. So what if I would be able to cut this
Oh,
right now? Yes. Then you can go all, yeah. I mean, we can argue about it. It looks a bit strange maybe, but hey, why not? If we can do it.
yeah. I mean, you could even put pillars under the those points, and I
Yeah,
think it would look
yeah,
perfectly reasonable.
yeah, I could do that. So I will try and do it anyway. But again, there is an issue with okay. Okay. So now, since normally I would glue the stairway with very limited wood glue, very limited. Let it dry for a while and then cut this shape out, right? Because then it's a solid block. Now it's not a solid block, which makes it a lot more difficult. So I'm still thinking, okay, I got it. I will try. There are a few ways I can cut it into all the sheets individually. That was what I was thinking about. But I will, okay, seal. I will seal it all or lock it into place using needles.
Okay.
Just need some specific points. So don't have to pin down everything, just some important parts, you could say. So the whole structure will stay in place while I do this crazy cut. I hope. Okay. Okay. And another one. So if everything is done right, yeah, I think I have it. Again, I will show you in a moment. Okay, that's one. So, as you can see, that's the shape. And I just pinned the base plate on the top plate with some force. So everything is now staying more or less in its position. But now I need to cut. And for this, okay, this is, for me, this is a fun project because now I'm really getting challenged. I challenge myself and I need this block. I need this rest piece in order to make a cut.
Okay.
Here's the shape. So the shape, this line is upright, yes, because the wire goes in here. But this is all wobbly bobbly. So, and if I go a little bit like this or like this, then the opposite side looks horrible. It has to be perfect. So the best way to do it is to use a good stable block like this.
Okay.
and hold this one against the block and then make your cut.
Oh, okay. All right.
But now first I have to readjust the needles because they are in the way for the support of this block. So I get them out.
Just a question. If you have the block that you originally cut from the side, couldn't you use that as a rest as well?
You mean like, well, I have this block here.
Exactly, yeah. So you
Yeah.
couldn't you lay that on the
Yeah, well, actually, that's a very good one, Carl. There are two rest pieces. There should be another one as well. But anyway, so you're right. This block is the within this block, this piece fits. So I could actually lay it on here and do the same thing. So yes, that is possible. But then again, it also depends on the height of your project.
true, yeah.
So and also I have then again some issues with where to um, um, oh man, where to get the needles in.
Oh, of course, because you have to handle those as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I go for this option. So now I have aligned, and now I have yeah. So this is more or less this is how I'm going to cut.
All right.
So I get my machine. This is crazy. But then again, we are all crazy, so please try this at home. For now, here we have. So this is one. So if I first I want to check. Yeah, that's okay. Meaning that the wire will be the block is perfectly straight. That's great. So that's good. Also, from this side, it has to be perfectly in a 90-degree angle. So not to like this, this, right? So,
Yes.
and I check if my needles go underneath the metal bar. So there are a few things you need to keep in mind. So I have it now. I think I can make the cut. And Carl,
Yes.
if I mess up, then
We can remove them post, don't worry.
no. Then I think the connection spontaneously went down. Okay.
Okay, let's try this.
This is crazy.
Come on, it's good fun.
No. Oh well. Wow. I'm there. Uh, Okie dokie. So here, it'll fall apart every moment now. Here you see, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. So hey, yeah. So before I actually would work more on this, I really should now think about gluing it all together. There it goes. So yeah, it's fun, but it's also I made it a bit too fragile now to actually go on and build onwards. So
Just a question. Would you do the texturing Ah, yeah, you do the texturing before this step because you would have glued it down before that, yeah?
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I hope this is fun. I think it's fun, and if you look closely, then these shapes are not perfect. No problem. I mean, once it's glued, you can use a file, sanding paper, and you can make it all. I promise you, I will. Karl, in your group on Discord,
Mhm.
I will try and finish this one, and I will post in your Discord. Okay.
Okay, but really, thanks for this because I've already learned a few very good tips from this.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
mean, we can hang out still. I mean, I'm just half an hour underway. Unless you say, "Oh, great, let's grab a beer and call it a day." No,
not yet, not quite yet.
no.
But
So
I
if it's
get
okay, I
this.
put it aside. Um,
It's coming apart, but
Yeah.
is there?
No, I will absolutely. Yeah, sure. I can. If I would work on it more during this live stream, I now start assembling it, meaning pinpointing every step with needles and wood glue. So if you say, please continue, sure, I will. Uh, or if I should do something else, it's also fine by me.
Okay,
So,
I know that Earthman Brick asked a good question earlier. If you can do a sci-fi build using foam.
okay, yeah, sure. Now I'm not a real sci-fi. I, I I like sci-fi movies and stuff, but I never know what to build for sci-fi. So
Yeah, there are so many options. It's hard to decide.
hmm, like I mean, you have these kind of Tatooine or buildings, I believe, like the Endor bunker, and which is all yeah, you could do that. Or
I mean, you do have. I think it's one example from your book.
ah, you have a
Let's
book.
see. Like you might
Okay.
you might remember this one.
Yeah, well, that's not. I mean, okay, I don't have the tool here with me. I have to look that one up. But
No, no. I just brought it up as an example, not something we should build now,
okay,
because that
okay.
is quite a long build.
No. Well, I can try and do something totally off scale, but then a kind of speed build
All right.
and see where that goes. And then again, I don't know if that has anything to do with sci-fi. So now, oh, please continue. So now I'm you're in charge, Karl.
No,
Please
it's your
continue.
stream, so you decide.
But I mean, continue with the stairway, or please don't run away. I don't run away because I'm in my kitchen. Um,
Okay, guys, let's people in the
okay.
chat. We're going to give you a couple of minutes to decide.
Okay.
A foam captain's chair.
A,
What?
a what? A foam captain's chair. Okay.
I'm guessing
Okay.
it's like the captain's chair from Star Trek or something like that. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Oh, that kind of chair. Okay. But before I decide on, I am already okay.
Okay,
Chair.
and Dungeon Matron says continue crafting anything. It's amazing to watch.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I won't go anywhere. I will try and. Okay. So Okay. A chair. A chair, a chair, a chair. Okay. Um, so now you ask about a chair, and the first thing I do is I visualize how the chair would look like up front, looking at the chair, but only look at the shape, the side, and the top. Now the top is not visible yet, but here's a start, so that's okay. This is one part. Now I will try and do the back. Okay. 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 Back. Okay. Okay. This doesn't make sense, but that's okay. 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 So. Okay. Here we go. Now, actually, this could be a maybe this could be a spaceship captain's chair. Okay. This is nice. How do I have to do that? This is not so easy, which is fun.
So if I understood correctly, you profile the back. So we have the that arch, and then you cut the profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I now have just a few things. Okay. Now, I think I have to do it again. The cool thing is, once you start cutting something, the same goes for the stairway. Then once you've cut it, you say, okay, so now I know what I did wrong or what I could have done better. Okay, I make it a little bit more spacey. And now I want to I'm always there, people. I want to transform it into a real chair. So there we go. Okay. Well, this is really fun. I mean, doing something on the fly, not knowing what you're going to make.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, watching your work, one of the most interesting things I find is watching how you break down shapes.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm trying to show the people. Like I can make a very smooth and fun video where I can build something spectacular in 15 minutes, but in the end, you have the feeling you might have seen a nice video, but you haven't got a clue how things are
Yeah, exactly.
done in what order. So that's what I'm trying to achieve with my videos. Like also, and that for some people they say, oh, this is boring. Well, there is this creative process you have to go through to find out to determine how you want some, yeah, how to come to a specific shape, for instance. So almost there. Oh yes, this is fun.
Okay. Lawrence just said it's not challenging for Gerard. You just asked Einstein to peel a banana.
Now, okay, here is my
Oh, oh, I see. Go for it. Painting has to head out. Goodbye and thanks for joining us. Nice seeing you.
oh, let me get a mini. Now I'm not sure if I have a mini here. Oh yes, I have one. Now I think I'm a little bit off scale, but hey, it's a throne, so okay, okay, it's a bit too big.
Maybe it's the captain's little boy or something. Yeah.
It's a big captain, right? Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So hey, this is possible. So we can make all kinds of strange furniture as well. So thank you for this little challenge. The captain's chair, Mr. Scatter Terrain.
So
Yeah.
let's see.
Okay. Maybe it's quite dull, but hey, if you let me see.
Ah, again, of course, because you can texture it and
Yeah. Well, I think if I should do it like this. So working on it.
I think since it's a sci-fi build, I think you could also do that thing where you layer in more pieces of XPS on top to make panels and stuff like that. So that's also an option.
Yeah, sure. Oh, sure. Okay, this already looks a little bit better.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, although this all could also be for your dungeon or something like the Spider Queen or whatever. And okay, a Klingon ship, Klingon chair. Yeah, cool. Yeah, okay, not bad. So yeah. Um, so for layering stuff, right? So that was also something you said, like doing something in layers.
if you like, yeah.
Huh?
I mean, I know that someone mentioned barrels in the chat, but you can do them with the pillar jig. But I don't think that's the best use of XPS. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, if I want to do something with layers, now I'm thinking of actually a stairway is also layers, right?
True, yeah.
Stacking layer upon layer. Um, but you can do a lot of fun stuff like um, um, I I realize that I am trying to avoid the most basic shapes like building a bridge, building a house, building a tower,
Hmm.
and I'm more and more interested in um, yeah still shapes, but not specifically in a building of some sort.
So more
But
like rocks and stuff like that.
no. I mean, could be organic shapes of. Let me see. The one over there, right? The the crazy art piece of art, foam art.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
which I think is a lot of fun.
So
What
going completely abstract. All right.
what I can show you, which is something I did I made a video. It's not out yet, where I don't have the tools here now, but I got myself this wood burning set,
Oh,
and I started experimenting on burning your bricks instead of carving or drawing or scratching, or even work with loose bricks. And just to show you an example, this project it's a little bit wobbly bobbly
good
because
God.
they're all loose parts, uh, but this is a the cool thing is, and I will try and put it really close to the camera, that every brick you can see is burned.
Okay, so
And
that's literally all. I'm guessing the outside is in single sheets, and then the staircase inside is layers. Yeah.
yep, yes,
Oh,
and yeah, this is going to be a wizard's. Oh, a tower. How dull. A tower, a ruined tower, where you can look. Let me see. Can I get it up? Yeah. Look. So imagine I will cut away. You have here this center, pillar going all the way, but I will cut away several pieces of it, so you can look
oh.
through it.
So
But
so it will only be held up by the
by the
plastic,
steps, by the steps
by the
itself,
steps. All right.
and within there is a plastic tube. Uh,
Aha.
the idea is, first of all, this is going to be on a mount, and within the mount, within the hill, there is a light, and that light shines through the center up into the tower. And so where the brick are cut, you see the light. And I will put some smoke in it as well. So that's the idea.
Oh
So
wow.
and here this one is hollow as well, because this is the little side tower that goes on top. So in the end, we have smoke going through the center, then it takes a turn and it comes out a crazy chimney here. So that's the whole idea. Well, that's a crazy project that is growing on me. But I started with the idea to test again, to test um, burning bricks. And that works wonders. That is really, really great. That's really fun. So, yeah, that's a fun thing.
That's
Uh,
just amazing, man. That's just amazing.
yeah, and they're very cheap. There's the wood burning sets. I have a double station, and they come with 20, 30 small shaped metal shape things that
Okay.
you can put on that heating device, and then you can. So I have some that are triangle but super flat, so you can really cut with heat into your foam and get perfectly straight lines and do all kinds of silly stuff with them. So yeah, that's great. So I thought, well, hey, why not? Let's share it.
Yeah,
And if
that is magnificent.
Even
So
kijken.
let's see. Anyone else with any suggestions or requests?
No. Well, okay, well, let's try and do something. You said in layers, so uh, okay. Well, I still have this piece.
Okay.
I will do something in layers. You can ask me what, but my answer is I don't know. So we'll see.
Okay,
Okay,
surprise us.
I'll do my best. Foot pedal. Okay, this is one. And let me see, maybe 3 layers. That's enough. Three layers. Okay, so far so good.
Okay.
Okay. Not sure why, but let's try. Let's do another one. Three layers. Okay. Okay. So now, what to do with this? Any suggestions, Karl or someone? Karl is. Karl is.
I'm deep
Oh,
thought.
sorry?
I'm just thinking what that could be.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be some kind of wall.
I guess, yeah.
So, uh, mm, okay.
So help me out here, people. Think.
Uh, okay. Bye bye all. Okay.
Let's
A lot
see
of people
something.
are going away, so within 5 minutes, it's just the two of us. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay.
Um,
No pressure.
well, I think it's cool. What could you do with it? So that's a question. So we go from the. Let's go from the. Yeah. Sure. Very traditional. I can make a door in it, right?
Yep, yeah.
And actually, if I want to do so, and let me say I want to. So let me make. Oh yes, I know now. Okay, we're getting there. Now I do have a door here, so why not use it? So I have a door. That's great.
Okay.
Now, so this door has to go here. Yeah, let's do it. So
Okay.
I have a door, and let's. I have to cut it out. So let's do it. So I start working in layers from the back layer to the front layer. And the back layer has the smallest opening. So the sheet in front of this layer should have an opening that's a little bit larger, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice. Now, let me see. Do some cosmetic stuff here. So now I have, now the question is, does it fit? Almost. I will show you in a moment. Yep, there we go. Oh, perfect. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. It is what it is, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now that I have this, I can actually take the next sheet. This is the one that's it's this one, and now I can transfer this opening to the next. Yep. So okay, but now I want to make this opening a little bit larger. So I will eyeball this.
I see. So all the reference marks always go on the back. That's very clever.
Okay. Yeah. So I made the opening a little bit wider, and I go. Let me see. Yep. And also a little bit more downwards. So you see the opening now is a little bit larger, and I cut that one out. Actually, these are all known techniques, so it's not really new, but it's more like applying these techniques into strange shapes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't think I would have thought of layering them into a curved surface. For some reason, that
Okay. A little bit larger. Okay, that's interesting. So now, and actually, this could be a sci-fi house, I think. And I still have a layer here, so I can go on. But now I have something that looks, well, kind of cool, I think. I will do another layer. But something, yeah. It's hard to explain, but while doing these shapes, then all kinds of ideas are rolling in, right?
I am sure they do.
So now, okay, this is one. Let me see. Let me see. I will show you in a moment. So now I come up with this shape.
Okay.
So this is this is the actual opening of the door. And now I will cut out this entire area
Okay.
and see how that looks.
Okay, let's see. Lisa is asking, how often do you craft on the fly like this?
Actually, most of the time. Sure, I have something in mind, like I want to build something, and it always starts with a rough, blurry shape in my head, which is very simple shapes, like a rectangle, a square, whatever, but with the idea, this is a square, I want to make something, and I simply start, and mostly when I start building, you see it with the stairway, it grows, it develops while I'm crafting, because I'm already thinking about the next step. I'm cutting out this sheet, but I'm already thinking of a possible next step. So yeah, I have a fun project I want to do. It's a dinosaur skeleton out of foam, and that will be crazy. I mean, I already have the idea, and I'm really looking forward making this. So I will start doing a little some little test pieces, and if that works, then I really would like to actually make it within a video. We'll see about that. So,
I will be looking forward to it.
this is shape. Yep. And now, wrong way. No, should be like this. Yeah. Now, oh, sure, idiot. This one first. And then there was a sheet missing. Now, you can argue about if it looks good or not. It's more like the possibility you have, and sometimes it's not the end result, but it's more like giving people an idea what's possible, and maybe trigger people like what they can do. Oh, sorry. So again, sorry for the bad lights, but I think you can see it, right?
Oh, definitely. And I can think of more stuff that can be textured in there or glued into it
Yeah,
or whatever.
sure,
So yeah,
sure. And actually, this could be some kind of crazy sci-fi house, for instance, like yeah. I have here, for instance, I have here a small round window, so I might be able to put that one in as well. Let me see.
yeah.
So if I want to put that one in,
For some reason, it's reminding me a lot of the fungus houses in, I want to say, Morrowind. It's
oh, Morrowind, yeah, sure, sure. I think this fits right in. I agree. So yeah, but there is not a there's no window, so let's try and make one. I hope. So let's start over here. Put it. Okay. Let me see. Not too low. Okay. This is the one. Here we go. Okay. So within this, okay, this is the first layer. Here we have this window. Let's try to cut it out. If it fits, it does fit. It looks horrible, that's okay. So now I can actually put that one on top. And let's try to make it a bit more interesting after this layer. So I repeat the process. Like I started off with the sheet way at the back, cutting the precise opening for the window and for the door. Then the layer that goes in front of that one, a little bit wider opening. And then we have, well, a freestyle last sheet. So I'll show you again. So we have the support. We put in the door. We put in the window. So there you are. And now we have here the, I call it the freestyle sheet. So oh, it's not there. That's correct. So now let's try and make something fun out of that as well. So. Okay. Okie dokie. Karl, I can imagine at this before we started the stream, you said, "Well, I get my foam so I can craft along."
Nope, I'm just watching you.
I totally understand that you say, "Forget it."
No, it's not forget it. I'm literally watching you because I tried to keep up with the staircase, but I just ended up nope. Watching you is more interesting. I will watch you and then I will make it later.
Sure, that's perfectly fine. So again, I made a crazy shape.
Okay.
Tried to cut that one out. Should be more or less symmetrical, but I eyeball it. So, and since this is a facade, you can spice it up with all kinds of little extras like buttresses and yeah, there's so much more you can do, but I stick now to the basic shape. So this is it.
Okay.
Now here we have sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3. Oh, cool. So you see, it's and we can you can go on and on and on and on. I mean, oh, there's the window, but you get the idea, right?
Yeah, and I guess you can also use partial sheets and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sorry, come again?
So instead of using a full sheet, for example, I think I saw it on some of your facades where you use only half a sheet, so
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah,
only the top is extended, for example. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, this just using the rounded shape and it's so interesting.
I mean, yes. I mean, if you build a house, sure, when you think of a curve, it's more like there is half a circle and one side of the building. But building something that is curved upwards and maybe even from side to side, both, that's more difficult. But that's so totally different. And slap some structure on and some paint, and you have a very original piece of crap.
So
Yeah.
I do have one question because
Yeah.
okay, let's say that you have you made a nice facade and you made a nice wall and you want to join them together in the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How do you get a corner that does not look terrible?
Well, if I let's assume this we have this one over here. Now I have this block, so
Okay,
I can do something with this block. So now we have a, I call this an organic shape. Okay. So what I can do is I trace this shape. Let me see. Wait. I first need to adjust. Oh, wait. Oh, better. So I trace this shape. So I put this on the side and I trace this shape to start with. And okay, so uh, this is the actual shape,
okay,
and this is the line I drew alongside it, and this is the one I'm going to cut out. So again, this is for the corners, right?
correct, yes.
So here it is. Now it's all falling apart. Lovely. Forget the door and the window for now. So if I have this,
Okay,
and now I have a, oh wait, it doesn't look that great. So it really, so now I have something that sticks out, right? On the
okay,
side, okay?
yes.
So far, so this is the piece that came off. Now, let me have to think. I put the piece back. I know this is the way to go. It has to be a square. Okay, so now this is a rectangle block. So I will try and make it square. There we go. Foot pedal. Okay, this is how it goes. And then it goes over here. Is it correct? That's correct. So take the other side. Check again. Check again. Really have to, I don't want to make any mistakes. So yes, that's correct. And yes, that's correct. So here we have to go here. This is the one. Yep. Okay. So I trace this shape. Again, this is the same technique as cutting the stairway
Okay, yeah.
one side and then using that part as a template for the other side. So here I actually make a column, a pillar, a wall corner extension.
Oh, okay, all right, I guess what you're saying now.
So here I have my corner extension. So now it well, it does fit, but since the layers are a bit loose, but here you have the wall extension, as you can see. But if you go around the corner, you see, so
You can fit another wall with the same
yeah. Now this is
Oh,
a little bit exaggerated. I mean, it's quite big, quite huge. But hey, this could be a way to actually make or hide a possible connection or make a corner fancy by putting a kind of column that sticks out like this.
oh man, you're an absolute champion. I mean, I was asking about how to do it on a flat piece of foam, and you showed us how to do it on that one.
Yes, I show how to do it on an organic shape, but
Yeah, it works in exactly the same way. Yeah.
yeah, it works. It works the same way. So, and again, you see, it also adds a lot to the depth. Um, and actually, I could even build this pillar or this part out of layers. So it's get a bit
Oh
more
man,
in
yeah,
the
okay.
style of this. It's all possible. So yeah, I think it's like pushing yourself a little bit further every time. Like, sure, it looks nice, it could look better, and that's with every project I make, even if it's finished. Yeah, okay, it's nice, could be better. So, and as long as no, really, as long as I have that mindset, then it makes sense doing something within the hobby.
No,
If
I totally believe you. I
I stop
totally
thinking
understand you.
about making things better, then there's no much fun in it anymore. I start gardening, okay?
Hopefully, we're still going to make a few mistakes for now then.
I hope. I hope. So we have the stair for today,
Hmm?
which actually was the one thing I wanted to make. So I'm glad we've done that one. Let me put it up a bit so you can see it. So that's the stair. And then we
Very good.
made the Klingon captain chair, and then we made this organic facade. And yeah, that's fun. I mean, I don't want to make anything else. I'm done
Yeah,
for now.
I think we've had you going for almost 2 hours, so
Really?
I think you deserve a break for now.
Oh, okay. But it was really fun. And
Uh,
uh,
there are a couple of questions that I
yeah, sure,
wanted
sure,
to
sure,
ask you
sure.
about. One of them was about your tools because although mostly even in your videos you mostly use just the Proxon and the knife. Are
Yeah.
there tools that you think are would be especially handy for a beginner from the tools you make or from other tools you find or what have you?
You mean the tools I have in my shop? Is that what you mean, or
I
what?
mean, like because here, for example, the uh, the guider is something that I really use a lot, so I think that's super useful. But are there any other tools that
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
make the Proxon more useful, whether they're your tools or are there
Um,
things that you found or so on?
I okay, a few things. I do design more tools. Like very recently, the this one, you know.
Ah, yeah, the the
And
arching.
yes, I try to put it up next week or so, but it comes in a set. So this is the large one, and this is the smaller one, and this is the even smaller one. So you can make Roman or Gothic ceilings, arches with these. These are not the perfect ones. I have redesigned them today. And so yeah. But apart from that, your question about handy tools. Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
That's your psychology.
yeah, I know. um, every every tool I will come up with from now on. I think they will be fun, but they are not essential.
Hmm.
The essential tools for me are there, and these are 4 tools. That's it. And everything else is nice to have, but not essential. So you have a good guider, a good circular cutting board, a good angle cutter, and a multi-corner cutter. Those are my essential tools. Everything else, perfectly fine, but not essential.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, and given the way that you, like I said, you break down things into shapes, you can literally build everything with those.
Yes, and with the circular 2.0, you can, again, you know that already,
Oh
you can
yeah, I mean, I've been putting it through its paces.
silly multi-corner roof thingies.
Yeah,
And that's all great and fun, but basically you need to cut circles. So a plain circle cutter is fine as well. And again, yeah, sure, there are great tools. I think useful tools. I have to say useful tools, but again, not essential. It also depends on what you want to make.
hmm?
I did last week a silly video, and people even wondered if I was.
Ik kan vanuit
Oh,
hier
wait,
alleen
but Siri,
schermafbeeldingen
shut up, Siri.
Het lijkt erop dat je
Shut
geen app
up.
hebt met de naam Shot. Je kunt
No,
ernaar
no, no,
zoeken.
I tell you to shut up. Oh, I hate it. Dag, Siri.
Hoi.
Oh, she said hi.
She's
My girlfriend, right? I don't know. Oh, man, this is crazy. Okay, so oh, she's gone, or it's gone.
okay.
What was I saying?
About a video you made last week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. About the peeler, and people really start to wonder. Do you dislike the tool? And I said, no. I don't. No, absolutely not. I can do a lot of fun things with it. Really fun things with it. But I think 95% of all the people who are working with this machine, they build scenery like houses, towers, and then you have this silly tool for organic shapes. And you rarely see people building all kinds of organic shapes.
True. Yeah.
But I I've had some workshops with for the high school I used to work. Actually, within the next few weeks, I will do another few workshops over there, and they love the tool because I mean it sounds crazy, but the last time I had students who made out of foam bananas.
Okay. I,
Now,
I
have
mean,
you,
I think that there is definitely a market for that kind of thing in advertising, for example, or
Mhm.
or even just if you people are making sculptures.
Yes. I mean, I had a few students. One made a big McDonald's sip cup with a straw, and the other one made a hamburger, and the other one made a donut.
Okay.
And in one-to-one size, and they painted it up, and it looks real. It looks really cool. And the students, they like going. They like freehand, but they also appreciate some support, and that's what this tool gives you. But it's not essential. So
I'm
okay,
with you.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Any other questions, dear people?
Okay.
Oh,
Any questions in the chat? Definitely bring them on. And the other questions I was going to ask you about were, yes, about those books you were talking about last time, because
oh yeah.
you brought up some great references in one of your videos.
Yeah. My top X books, and yeah, well, actually, and that's also quite fun. I make videos I want to make, and I don't give a beep if people like it or not, but I think a lot of people liked it, that I was showing a bit of where do I get my inspiration from, and yeah, and I keep discovering wonderful, lovely books, um, and I think I might do another video someday again about some inspiring books, because there's a lot of
For
great
sure, yeah.
content.
The more the merrier.
Yep, the more the merrier. So
Okay, so while the people are still coming up with questions, and before we let you run away, would you like to
yeah.
see what people posted in the Discord?
Oh yeah, sure,
All
sure.
right.
Go ahead. I don't know where to.
Yeah, it's okay. You should be able to see it on the screen
Okay.
on Zoom right now.
Okay, rock lights.
Okay, handy solar powered rock lights.
Okay, power lights. Okie dokie.
Okay, they're a bit hefty. I think Lisa was showing us what she had bought from. I think it's Dollar Tree or something, but they do look rocky. The lights might be a bit too powerful, but I'm sure there are things you can do with those.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, the underneath that are examples, right? Like what you can do with these.
No, this is something that someone else did. It's an XPS foam.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's an XPS foam rock with a light inside it.
If you take these very tiny lights that work on a flat battery,
Uh-huh.
that's nice. But the previous picture, those larger lamps, I'm not sure. I think there is a lot of heat coming from those. I can be mistaken, but if so, and if it's foam, my question is, doesn't it start melting away very slowly?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think these were made for gardens and exteriors and so on. So I
Ah,
think
okay.
they would be pretty heavily built.
Okay.
Now,
So they might not be out of foam then.
yeah, this is XPS foam, and it's using tea light inside, so that would
Ah,
be
okay. Yeah.
exactly what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they're really cute.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, let's see. This is a model that Earthman Brick sculpted.
It's like a kind of a bat eating. Oh, bat is eating. Oh, several. Nice.
Yeah, it's like a man-bat.
Very nice.
Okay, so this is what Questboard Terrain was building. It's part of her
Oh wow.
terrain challenge. I'll be
It's,
out on the road, but let's see. Ah, yes, she was listening onto the stream while driving.
it looks a bit fishy.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, pile of skulls. Ooh, tentacles.
Oh, nice.
I think this is going to be a massive build.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Kind of cove.
this for a challenge we'll be reviewing in the on the 20. I forgot if it's 21st or the 26th May, but it's in a.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, it's the 21st.
And I see your stairway. No, that's a nice stairway.
Yeah,
That's
unfortunately it fell apart because, like you said, it wasn't glued and it like, bloop. But
I
that's
see.
okay. I can make a better one.
But Carl, just so you know, this is slash was fun. So I am more than happy to come again on your show and do some other silly stuff. Okay.
Yeah, you can come back whenever you like. You just let me
Uh,
know. Just let me know in advance, and I'll give you
uh,
a stream.
let's
Close.
no, let's other people go first. But sure, no, sure. Let's try and do another one uh, this year for sure.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This is some Star Wars stream from
Oh yeah, yep, yep.
Lawrence.
Okie dokie. Yep,
Also an XPS form.
yep. I see. Nice.
If I remember correctly, I had mentioned that these were
P,
EPS foam balls. Yeah.
EPS, and then plastered or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Lovely work, Lawrence. Okay, and this is the tool that Tina was talking about a variable temperature wood burner.
Oh, yeah. But that's more like that's it has so you can scrape off layers or something. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
think it looks more or less the same. Um, yeah, well, there's a lot out there, and I happen to bump into this wood burning set. But again, the video will come out uh, this month, in May. So
Okay, I am definitely looking forward to that.
it's worth looking at it before you even decide to get one.
Okay, Tina's building a Dungeon Master screen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
I was thinking what it is, but at first I thought it was a white T-shirt hanging above the gate. But
I think it is for the logo of the group she's making it for.
oh, okay.
Ah, yeah, it is. Look.
Now that for those who are into several Discord groups, that could also be a fun project or a fun contest, like Dungeon Master screen.
Oh,
So
yes.
we have but I've because that could be a little bit more complex. That you say, listen up, for this year we have a special project or a special contest, the Dungeon Master screen, and then you have more time to work on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good point. Good point. But that is a great idea for a challenge, and I'll definitely put it up on the list because that is really
yeah,
good.
do it. Please make it happen. I will join. I
Oh, okay.
most,
We're
mostly I won't, but if something like that, then I think that would be cool. Yeah,
yeah, we will definitely hold you to that.
sure. Sure. Okay. Uh, oh, okay. She's Tina is explaining what we can see in her dungeon screen. So, but now she knows that we might have a contest for a dungeon screen, and we already seen this one.
Yeah.
She has to
The,
make
the,
another one.
the bar is very high.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, at the end of the day, Tina could just put Hogwarts on the table and say, "Yeah, I'm using this as a screen."
yeah. I'm sitting on another table and I put Hogwarts in between. Yeah. Then okay, then I put Minas Tirith on the table. This was Karl. This was fun.
It was, and
Call it a day, right?
thank you for all the advice because that was really useful. I picked up a lot of stuff from that.
Okay, well, thank you very much for inviting me. It was unexpected, a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It really was. And,
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah, no, it was really fun. So thank you again, and hope to see you soon. And again, if possible, I like to come back again and.
For sure, for sure.
Okay.
So, thanks again for joining us, and thanks everyone for watching, and hope you all have a great week.
Thank you all, and well,
Bye.
see you soon. Okay.
Bye.